Are you a recent graduate looking for your first engineering job? Or have you been out of school for some time but been doing non-technical work and you want to pivot into the technical side of things? So whatever your reason is, the FE Electrical and Computer exam is going to help you make that transition. FE Electrical and Computer exam is one of the 2 exams that you need to take in order to get licensed. In addition to some of the other requirements such as experience, references, background check, credential evaluations, and so on. But once you pass the FE Electrical and Computer exam, you can get an EID certificate from your state, and that attracts a lot of attention from recruiters and opens up tons of opportunities for you. In this video, I'm going to go over how you can effectively leverage the FE Electrical and Computer exam, the EIT license, to your advantage in order to get your first job in engineering or make a move into engineering. In a difficult job market, it can be quite challenging to get noticed. When employers are instating hiring freeze and are being very selective and choosy with regards to who are they hiring or not. And if you're switching careers from a non-technical role to a technical role because of your long-term strategic plan, then it can be a little bit daunting. But here are some ways that you can make it happen. It all starts with having a structured plan. If you don't have a structured plan, a schedule, a timeline for FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation, then you're going to be all over the place. The FE Electrical and Computer exam covers practically all 4 years of your undergraduate engineering coursework. It has multiple sections, and the best way to approach it is section by section so that you can deal with it in bite-sized chunks. When you go to the exam specification right up front, you might notice some of the topics that are your strengths, and some of them might be your weaknesses. But it's only after going through the entire exam specification, all the topics, preparing individually for all the subtopics, that you get a real sense of what your true strengths and weaknesses are. So our goal when we are preparing for the FE Electrical and Computer exam, and same is applicable to the PE Power exam, is to consolidate our strengths and bring our weaknesses above average. The second part of the puzzle when it comes to FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation is effective exam preparation resources. Because the single biggest resource that you're committing to your exam preparation is your time. And if you're looking for a career shift, most likely you're already working full time. And that's where the effectiveness and efficiency of studying becomes even more important. So when you're preparing for the FE exam, you have to make sure that you're understanding all the underlying concepts in depth. A strong grasp of fundamentals is going to help you perform better on the exam. But if you have a solid understanding of the fundamentals of the concepts and the theory and have done sufficient practice, then you'll be able to deal with most of the questions within the time limit. Within my FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation program, I have multiple lectures in which I go through all the concepts in depth. I go through theoretical explanations. I do in-lecture problems, their quizzes, timed mini exams, full and computer simulated practice exams. Everything is designed to help you become more competent and proficient in solving the problems. Another advantage of having a solid grip on the fundamentals is that when you go into the technical interviews, if your concepts are clear, you are able to explain square root 330 degrees. When it comes to power systems, you are able to understand the difference between BJT and PNP, MOSFETs and MOS-PMOS. When you're able to solve a circuit 3-4 different ways, when you understand the difference between open loop and closed loop systems, this will basically shine through during your technical interviews. And if you're like most of the engineers, it's a technical portion of interviews that scares you rather than the behavioral portion. Because the technical side of things is always black and white. And by putting the time and effort understanding the concepts, the fundamentals, the theory, you will be a lot more comfortable during the interviews. FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation and the PE Power exam preparation becomes a lot more fun when you're able to connect the dots. Connecting the dots within the concepts that you're being tested on, and as well as connecting the dots between theory and practice. When you're able to see application of the ideas that you're learning, it makes it a lot more meaningful. And within my courses, whenever I'm explaining a concept, I try and make a connection between the theory and the practice so that students can actually better appreciate what they're learning, and they can also make sense out of things that they are seeing at work or in their daily lives. FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation and PE Power exam preparation is a multi-month project. It is not something that you can get done within a week, over a weekend, or a couple of weekends. So you have to stay committed to it over multiple months. I gave you a rough idea of timeline, 4 to 5 months maybe for the FE Electrical and Computer exam, and typically 5 to 6 months for PE Power exam preparation. And everyone has different reasons, different motivations. For some of the students who enter my program, if they're new graduate, their motivation is to get the EID certificate so that they can get their first engineering job. Maybe it is a medium to long-term goal for you, even if your current employer doesn't care about the FE exam or the PE exam, the PE license, the EID certificate. But you know that for your career to go to the next level and get the opportunities that you're eyeing, you have to have a P license. And to get the P license, you have to take care of the FE exam. Because by passing these challenging exams, they get a boost in confidence. And that boost in confidence can help them take on bigger and better things. Make sure that you remind yourself about it on a regular basis. And that will help you stay focused and clear with respect to your goal. Having completed an engineering degree is already a great achievement, but I want you to keep pushing forward. Get the EID certificate, go all the way, get your P license so that you get the respect, the recognition, and the opportunities that you deserve. You can potentially have a very decent career as an engineer without even a P license, but why hold yourself back? Why not do a little bit more effort, get the recognition and the license, the credentials, so that you can unlock tons of opportunities for yourself. I understand that it will take a lot of time and effort, but typically, most of the things that are worth pursuing requires time and effort. For more insights into FE electrical and computer exam preparation and P-Power exam preparation, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to streamline your FE electrical and P-Power exam preparation efforts, please visit my website, www.StudyforFE.com. Thank you. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section of this video below. You can find tons of success stories of my FE electrical and P-Power students over here. And if you want to learn more about preparation of FE electrical and computer exam and the P-Power exam, then check out these playlists over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.